friends. It's question and answer time again. How important is it to work hard to prepare for retirement? This is a tricky one, obviously, because I don't know your particular circumstances and situation and what have you. But I think it's Alan Watts who says something about investing in the future or giving up the present in the hopes that you'll have this happy retirement or happy future is kind of one of the riskiest bets you can make, because the present is here, the present is real, and your retirement may or may not ever come for any wide variety of reasons. So if work hard means suffer, be miserable, sacrifice all the things that you want to do in the hopes that you'll be able to do them or more of them later, then I would say it's not important at all. And in fact, it's potentially really problematic or dangerous. You want to be smart. You don't want to put yourself in, really bad situations. But I think sometimes these decisions are fear-based, and they keep us from connecting with humans now, from developing self-growth, from these other really wonderful priorities. It's like, well, I'm so busy building my situation that I never build myself, or never really build connections, or any of the things. I don't take good care of myself, so by the time I retire, my health is falling apart, or whatever else, because of all of these sacrifices that I had to make to do it. So I don't want to say that you should never be future oriented, that you should never make decisions that your future selves will thank you for. But I think at least here in the US, we tend to have an obsession with the future, so much so that we never actually live. So I would caution you against doing that, and to ask yourself, to what extent am I truly suffering, and what could justify it? Could any possible future really make up for serious suffering now? And how silly will you feel if that future doesn't come around, or doesn't satisfy you or please you in the way that you thought it would? Remember, happiness is mostly internal. So this idea that different circumstances will substantially change our internal mental states for long periods of time, and that we won't adapt to just get used to it and then have it be kind of normal in our world, is just contrary to what we know about the brain. So I always say, if you're going to invest in something, invest in yourself, and that's my recommendation for you here as well. Now, if you can do that while also working toward the future, then by all means do so. But if you feel like you've lost your joy, you've lost your presence in the moment, you've lost your happiness, your motivation, your creativity, your playfulness, if you're giving up any of this for some alleged future goal, then I will definitely encourage you to really pause and think about whether or not that makes sense for you. So it's a wonderful question. I appreciate you asking. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I have a parable on my channel about the fisherman and the businessman. I highly invite you to check that out. It relates directly to this question. So give that a listen and see what you think as well. I look forward to seeing you all here next time. Take care, y'all.